It's okay, I got a woman. Oh my god. Thank you. I will be as female as possible to fill the quota. How are you guys? Okay, you better laugh or I'll do my burlesque act. No one likes it. Okay. You're cute. Okay. Your boyfriend's mad. He's cute too. I am bisexual. Please stop. I hate the attention. Okay. Stop mailing me Glad Media Awards. I hardly deserve them. And I am running out of shelf space. I am bisexual. Sometimes people get confused about my orientation, right? They don't understand how I can be overprivileged and overeducated and white and queer at the same time. Let me explain. I saw a marginalized identity and was like, but how do I make it about me? No, I'm really bisexual. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I have my credentials on me at all times. Obviously, my credentials are an old dirty Polaroid of me knuckles deep in a woman, but people see that and they stop asking questions. And they start asking for the rest of the photos. Because there's a narrative. Okay. And they want to see how it ends. You guys are pervs. I like it. Okay, I love reading women's magazines. Can any of the other women here also read? Okay. No, perfect. That's how I like it. No, I love reading women's magazines because the sex advice, which I wasn't expecting, is really condescending and sexist towards men. Okay, if you open up Cosmo, they're never like, hey, treat your male partner like a three-dimensional human. Not an option. It's always like, he's a man. Trick him. Trick him with your butthole. I'm like, it works? I don't want you to think it doesn't work, right? You can trick a vulnerable man with your butthole, but I don't want to do it. But my favorite feature in women's magazines are the quizzes that are like, what's your body type? And they expect you as a woman to be like, well, I've never thought about that before. And then take a quiz in a print publication. So I did. And if you take the quiz, every single answer when you get to the bottom, except perfectly fuckable hourglass shape, is like, oh, you're garbage can shaped. Wow. Accessorize with a lid, ladies, because you're trash. You're garbage. Fun. So fun. That's how I found out I'm pear-shaped, right? Or as I prefer to call it, Renaissance nude. Someone's been to a museum. These two know art. I like my body shape is what I say on stage. And I really like it because it expedites the sexting process, right? Someone texts me and is like, hey, I want to see what you look like. It can be like, Google image search birth of Venus. I look like that lady on the shell, but more tired in real life. So, have fun jerking off to classical art, right? Is that not what it's for? Okay. It is. It's the pornography of antiquity. Okay. It is, I think. I was in Boston for 5 years. I moved to New York in August. People want to know how they differ. Okay, they are both mean cities full of tough people. But in Boston, I meet people that make me think, who hurt you? And in New York, I meet people that make me think, who didn't hurt you but should have when they had the chance? Please be nicer to me on the train. They're so mean. They don't like me. Okay, this is a fun one. Okay, my last male partner when I lived here was a virgin when I met him, but I fixed it. So it's okay. I fixed it. He's a white guy who was raised evangelical. You might recall a statistic, 81% of white evangelicals voted for Trump in the general election. I started sleeping with him right after the election. So in addition to getting laid, I got to pretend I was doing important liberal activism. Right? I got to swan around being like, how are you resisting? Oh, you donated to the ACLU. That is adorable. What am I doing? Nothing. I just, I siphoned a man's faith in God out of his body. With my body. Right? But your thing is good. There's this thing now I notice culturally, like women are like, we are like feeling empowered and we are referring to our vaginas more than ever. Okay? You'll hear it in like rap songs, like I'll listen to Cardi B or Nicki Minaj. It's always stuff about how like their pussy is like the tightest and their pussy gets the wettest and it's like the most bomb pussy, and like I don't know how my pussy measures up in those respects, but I will say that it inspired a man to sever his relationship with Jesus Christ. So, you know, is it a vessel of secular culture? Yeah. 100%. But like, sure, yours is the wettest and the slimiest. She's upset. This is fun. It's good. Maybe I'm crazy, but like, I don't like to get finger blasted. Like, why is no one fingering me correctly? Are you all getting fingered correctly? Is that what's happening? I don't know. No one. And men and women alike are just. Okay, this is what it's like. They're kind of like. There's an item stuck in this vending machine. Are you trying to pull out my Nuva ring and propose with it? Why? Is it? No, that's obviously a joke. I'm not on birth control. What? No. I like when sex is exciting. No, I'm kidding. I like taking a risk. No one is fucking me. Okay, okay, you like the pussy stuff. Okay. So, when I was 11, okay, this is why I know that we need better sex education in the whole country, okay? Even like the good parts, like this one. When I was 11 and I got a marble stuck in my vagina. How did it get there? Good question. You guys are smart. I put it there. Put it there. My little hands. Okay? And I got it stuck. Just a standard masturbatory accident. Okay, cool. marble. You guys are admitting you've also maybe, okay. Things gets weird. Okay, so I have a marble and I'm like flumping it out and like pulling it back in and like flumping it out and pulling it back in. And flump is something I'm trying to make happen. Okay, let's all make flump happen. I saw a gap in the lexicon, I filled it. Flump is an onomatopoeia term that I invented that describes the sound that's made when something comes out of your vagina that's bigger than a queef but smaller than a baby. Flump. He's like, yeah, that makes sense. So we're all gonna use it? Are we all cultural ambassadors?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Make it happen. And so at one point, I can flump no more. It was stuck. Okay? And so I had to get my mom to help me. Now, don't get excited. It wasn't like a fun incest situation. She didn't physically touch me at any point, much to some of your chagrins, I'm sure. She did have to help me physically deliver the marble into the toilet. And I delivered it, and that's funny because my excuse for why it was in there in the first place is that I'd been practicing giving birth. And doesn't matter how talented or gifted you are as a tween, that is too precocious to be believable. That is too precocious to be believable. Okay, one thing, and then I'll leave. I accidentally moved to the same neighborhood in New York as my least favorite ex-boyfriend. And I find out he's getting married at the end of the month. So, congratulations, Brennan and Susan. Real names, congratulations. I wasn't invited, but I will be there. Thank you.
That was female enough.